How you doing? I'm Josh Leith. I'm Senior Product Manager of Thermal Robotics at Yaskawa. Doug wanted me to show you around our booth here today. So we're at Fabtech 2023. We have several of our cells that will be for sale after the show as well. So if somebody's looking for a robot with short lead time, we can help you out with there. In front of me is the HC10 collaborative robot. This does use a smart pendant. The smart pendant gives you a more graphical control. We have some apps built for it, such as Palette Builder, that make it very easy to use for somebody who doesn't have a lot of robot use. The robot is also lead to teach, so I can move this in any direction using the end of arm wrist buttons here. And we're showing it with a push corp finishing spindle here, so you can use it for a variety of different polishing, finishing type applications. With this setup on the workstation, everything comes pre-integrated, so it's very easy to move this in front of machines or in front of whatever applications you're using.
Very nice.
To my left here, we're showing our ArcWorld LC. So this is our light cell. With this cell, it's also a very low cost cell. So for somebody that's just getting into robotics that want a very quick ROI, this is a great solution. We're going to have Wandelbots here showing this off with their lead to teach wand device. So instead of grabbing the arm and moving it around on any industrial robot, you can use that wand, move it to where your weld seams are supposed to be, and then the robot will follow that path. Also some very intuitive software that they've built into that. With these, all of them include our universal WeldCom interface, which works with any brand of power supply. So this is with Miller, but we can also work with Fronius, SKS, OTC, Lincoln, any of the major brands that we see in the marketplace today. Over to my right here, we have our spot welding cell. So this has 2 spot welding robots in it. We have a very wide range of spot welding robots. But here is the 225H hollow wrist on the far side, carrying a centerline gun. And then the one closer to me here is a smaller SP robot with a Techna gun. So it's showing off coordinated motion right now, something that we invented in the 90s. We had a patent on for a long time. But with coordinated motion, you can do coordinated motion between robot, positioner, all external axes, all from a single job. So we make that very simple for you to program. Also shown there is our MotoPause 500 positioner. We do make all of our own positioners with our own servo drives, which keep that coordinated motion perfect. Next, around the corner, we'll be showcasing, we'll be using this demo to showcase multiple softwares, but today we're using it for MotoSim. So MotoSim is our offline programming software. Here you see modeled up our ArcWorld HS, which we'll talk about here in just a moment. But this allows you to do different reach studies, cycle time studies, offline programming without having to take your cell offline. So whether it's spot welding, painting, conveyor tracking, welding, any of the applications you might have for our robots, we have all those models ready. Very easy to use and very low cost compared to most of the software packages on the market. Also a great training device. Here we have our ArcWorld HS, so hinge station, so it's a single station, the door opens. We're also showcasing our Yaskawa air-cooled torch with an extruded body there. You can see adds a little rigidity to the torch, as well as helps maintain the life of the consumables. Inside that torch, there are no hard edges, so no spatter will build up over time. And you get more life out of those consumables, all of which are available through our e-commerce website. We also have our mini torch reamer that fits nicely inside the cell. This is being shown with the Lincoln R450 power supply, all of which is also contained in the cell. So very, very mobile unit. You can move this around anywhere in your shop. Great for small parts, sub-assemblies, maybe to complement other automation, or it could be your very first robot cell. So full access from the sides, very easy to program using our standard pendant, great starter cell. On the other side here, we have our most popular ArcWorld cell. This is the ArcWorld 6000. It uses a Ferris wheel style positioner. This is a 1,275 kilogram per side payload. It does feature our patented moto mount mechanism for the tooling, which is a compliance device. It adds about 2 degrees of freedom wiggle room when you're installing your tooling or if your floors are slightly uneven. With this system, we have 2, I believe they are AR1440 robots using a Miller setup, but again, we can use any brand of power supply on this. This positioner is now available as low as 750 kilogram per side, up to 2,850 kilogram per side. all of which have a long arm option that increases that tooling diameter from 1,300 millimeters to 1,600 millimeters. And we're also kind of showing off all the different brands of power supplies that we work with, all the great processes that they have inside. That universal WeldCom interface I've mentioned a few times give you access to all of those processes. So it is something that's included with the robot, with the power supply on every sale. Allows you to be very powerful in what you can do with those power supplies. Even on ripple type effects like this that we can do without a servo torch, simply switching between two different processes. So that was done on a miller. Using two very basic processes that give you that kind of stacked dime look. Moving on to the corner, we have our very popular pub. So we will be serving some adult beverages here at the show. If you're at the show this week, come scan your badge. You do get a free beer. Choice of Coors Light, and it looks like a local Brickstone options. That opens after lunchtime today, and we'll run through the afternoons each day this week. And that is with the HC10 robot. So again, if I were to bump that robot, if I can reach it from here, but if I were to bump that robot, it would stop in space. It's safe, it's collaborative to work around as a human. Behind me, Drives in Motion is our sister company. So all of Yaskawa robots feature Yaskawa drives in it, of course. So this is the rest of that hard automation side. They show off here a 3D printer. This is a commercial product through one of their partners. Very, very fast 3D printing speeds, but a great solution for commercial 3D printing, but all using our drives and controls. And then second to last item here, this is the display for some of those drives and controls through our sister company, Yaskawa Drives in Motion, servicing a wide variety of industries, everything from sky cams to conveyor systems. They are everywhere in the world, so our most prevalent side of the business in that respect. And then last up, in the center of the booth, this is our fully integrated collaborative weld solution. So we're actually giving you a 4x8 perforated table through Flexure, manufactures this for us. We do have safety and risk mitigation here for any arc flash or somebody trying to grab the robot while it's welding. We do want to protect you from that actual arc and that sharp wire sticking out the end of the torch. So we do have safety sensors that help mitigate that. This also has a place attachment for a ventilation system, which automatically is triggered by the robot when the robot starts welding. This is, again, a collaborative robot, so I can use the lead to teach, but also on this we'll be releasing soon our smart pennant application, which makes it very easy, step-by-step wizard for you to use the robot. So ask you what type of wire you're using, what type of material you're using. It'll calculate the correct processes for that. Then it'll lead you step-by-step on that actual programming. So it'll be smart frame from the smart pennant, which is basic left, right, up, down operation based on where that smart pennant is in relation to the robot. Or you can do the lead to teach at the end of Armor Robot, or the basic XYZ different coordinate systems there. But very flexible system. List price is only $100,000. And again, it works with any brand of power supply. So whether you prefer Lincoln, Miller, you want to try SKS, Fronius for maybe aluminum applications, great solution for that, and a very, very portable, affordable cell. And that is it for the demos that we're showing here at the show. If you're at the show this week and you're seeing this video in time, we do have a survey you can fill out, win a $100 Amazon gift card, and ask you just give us feedback about the booth. And then if you get a demo of the Weld Builder application, I'll have a few questions about that. So stop by and see us, and have a great week.
Thanks a lot, Josh.